So, Super Bowl 50. Is it sad to say I really don't give a shit? I don't know. Damn, I got water in my glasses again. I hate that shit. Anyways, Carolina's getting 3.5-point favorite over Denver. As of right now, I don't see that changing much. To my surprise, I'm actually surprised that Denver's not favored in this game. But you know what that tells me right now? The critics have no faith in Peyton Manning in a big game. Because let's be honest, last time Peyton Manning was in a Super Bowl, it was a total fucking disaster. It was just a disaster right from the start. Probably one of the worst Super Bowls I've ever seen. I don't think that's going to happen this time. But at the same time, I don't know how Peyton Manning is going to go against that young, fast defense of Carolina. The only thing I see Denver got going for them is probably that they have a good defense. And Denver does have a good defense. I think they lead the NFL in sacks, and I think Carolina leads the league in interceptions or something like that, or close to it. Well, I look at it this way. Defense wins championships. That's been proven time and time and time again. This is going to be a defensive game. Both great defenses going at it. I think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. I don't think Cam Newton's going to put up big numbers, and I don't think Peyton Manning's going to put up big numbers. I can see this game going either way. I can see it being a score like 16-13, 14-10, something like that. At the same time, I can see a repeat of what happened to Peyton Manning 2 years ago, where Cam Newton and company just starts out on fire and their defense frustrates the hell out of them, and Carolina freaking spanks them by 30. But I don't think that's going to happen. I would love to see Peyton Manning win, because I think if he does win, it's going to be his last year. I think this is his last game probably. Rumor has it. But I'd also like to see Carolina win, because they haven't won one. And I got nothing against Cam Newton except for the fact I think he's very disrespectful and he's being cocky. Which he probably has every right to be. So, my pick. I like my first theory of saying it's going to be a defensive game. This is probably one of the toughest Super Bowls I've ever had to call. On actually who wins, because it could go literally either way. I don't know. If Peyton Manning shows up, I think he's going to win. I think he'll win this game 17-14. However, if Peyton Manning shows up like he did in the other Super Bowl, Carolina's going to win 44-10. So fuck it. Let's leave it at that. This is the first time I've never made a pick. Just take that as a theory. If Peyton Manning shows up, he'll win. If Peyton Manning comes in, lays an egg, Denver will get beat by 30. Let's put it that way. It's going to be a good Super Bowl. It's going to be a very good Super Bowl. First time in San Francisco, I believe. Super Bowl 50. You know it's going to be. And I'm going to tell you right now, Carolina Panther fans, be prepared for some bullshit calls, because I guarantee you it's going to happen. The NFL always has their favorites. They always have. There's going to be calls in this game. Controversial calls. I'm telling you right now. You heard it here first. I'm telling you right now. That's going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, it was a great year of football. I'll give a review. I just look at what Carolina did to Arizona 2 weeks ago. And I'm thinking, why can't they do that to Denver? Because Arizona didn't have a bad defense either. So, there you go. That's my theory. Like I said, one more time in case you didn't get it. Peyton Manning shows up, he'll win. Peyton Manning comes in, lays an egg like he did 2 years ago. Denver will get beat by 35 points. It seems to me that Denver's never had good luck in the Super Bowl. When they've won, they had John Elway. I think that was the last time they won a Super Bowl. Other times they got killed, like San Francisco beat them like 55-10, something like that. Seattle beat them, I can't remember, what was it, 43-8, 42-8? I don't know what the fuck it was. I can't remember. They haven't had, when they lose bad in the Super Bowl is what I'm trying to say. So, good luck to the Broncos and the Panthers. The Bengals could definitely be in the same spot if Marvin Lewis wasn't such a fucking joke. This is off subject. Marvin Lewis has had 3 quarterbacks now in the playoffs. Carson Palmer, who goes to Arizona and is a beast, plays the best football he ever has in his career. Andy Dalton played one of the best seasons. He got injured. So who knows what would have happened. And now you got A.J. McCarron, who's known for being good in Alabama. He didn't win a playoff game, although it wasn't his fault. That was strictly our defense's fault. And some calls, you know how that goes. But Marvin Lewis has had 3 quarterbacks now in the postseason, and all 3 of them have lost. Something tells me if A.J. McCarron goes to a team that needs a quarterback, he'll get him in the playoffs and win his first playoff game. If that happens, that's all you need to know about Marvin Lewis right there. I don't know. Like I says, this Super Bowl don't mean shit to me. It's a 50th year, big deal. It's a good day to sit down and have a case of beer. That's really all I can say about it. I mean, I wouldn't know what a fucking Super Bowl is. You know? Honestly. That's just the cold hard truth. I would not know what a Super Bowl is. Never had to celebrate one. Never had a reason to celebrate a Super Bowl. Boy, that move to Dallas or LA is getting very tempting. So good luck, Broncos and Panthers. Drink a lot, eat a lot, watch the commercials. That's probably the only reason I'll watch the Super Bowl is because of the commercials. That's the only reason I ever do. So, good luck, guys.